In this short segment, I want to show you a very, very useful device that you can use to treat pain and stress kind of conditions. If you've already seen the previous or the other video on Teishin therapy, Teishin means pressure tool. If you've seen that, if you recall, just using simple focused acupressure on various points can have a big, big effect on your nervous system, your endocrine system, and of course on all kinds of pain complaints. And this is the very good benefits of simple holistic, we say meridian therapies or acupoint therapies. This device is an inexpensive device. It's an electrical point locator and point stimulator. Right? It works to locate a point because it measures skin resistance. It's not magic. It's just measuring the electrical resistance on the skin. Acupuncture points are believed to have lowered skin. They're not believed. They are shown to have lowered skin resistance to electricity. And so you can very easily find a pathway through the body, a circuit, if you will, that has a big influence on overall body functions. The effects of the points are mapped out. That's what the study of professional quality acupuncture actually is about, is to understand what these points do and how they work. But for our purposes, you can use the point locator. I turn it on here, and maybe I'm going to turn the intensity knob up to, I don't know, about 4 or 5. That's kind of right in the middle. Anything stronger than this is quite uncomfortable. This is the sensitivity knob. When you locate points, if I turn this all the way to 0, the device will not locate any points. It doesn't have enough sensitivity to find a point. You'll see what I mean in just a second here. If I turn this up to about 6 or 7, let's say, that's somewhere high enough, I should get good readings on points with lowered skin resistance to electricity, which then tell me that that's a good point to influence with treatment. Okay, this knob here is for the hertz. That's cycles per second. I'm going to keep this at about 2.5 to 3 cycles per second. That's generally considered to be a good happy medium for the human body. If you make it too fast and stimulate too quickly, it has the opposite effect. It seems to me to be rather agitating. It seems to not take stress away. It actually makes you more stressed, right? It kind of overstimulates the body. So I keep it around 2.5 to 3. The literature on this subject tells me that that's also a very positive thing to do. Okay, in order to send an electric charge, I'm going to press this button on top. So I'm holding a ground to make a circuit through my body, right? This is just an added thing. You don't absolutely have to do it. Here's a contact plate. As long as I'm touching this, I'm also grounding the instrument to my body. Okay, but I'm holding the probe as well. And let's go back to the ear here. You can hear the siren or the buzzer that goes off when the point locator says that there's a good point. Here I'm just checking for a few. There's a good point. It's actually very tender. Check for another point here. I'm going to turn the sensitivity down just a touch to about 5.5, 6 and see if that point is still reactive, and it is. Okay, and there's some other tender points here. So when I want to treat these points, I locate and then I press the stimulator button, and it sends a very sharp, somewhat uncomfortable pulse of electricity through that point. Now you're going to feel the effects of this on your nervous system almost instantly, even from that short stimulation that I just did, which was probably less than 2 seconds. I even feel a difference from that. It has almost immediate effect to calm your nervous system down. So I'm going to find 1 or 2 other points. Here's a good one. It should be a little bit uncomfortable. It doesn't have to be brutal, but I'm showing you the fact that you can treat yourself with such a device is obviously a very, very empowering thing to know how to do. And with the point locator, which is even easier than just with Teishin, the locator itself tells you exactly what you should be stimulating. So here I'm going to treat the opposite ear just to be balanced. People always ask, how long should you hold the point? How long should you stimulate each given point? That's totally up to you. Usually 1 to 2 breaths is minimum. So give yourself at least, say, 3 to 5 seconds. And then 10 to 20 seconds would be fine, right? If you did more than that, you probably could have a good reason to do it, because it also is uncomfortable. If you had a real serious pain condition, headache, or you twisted your ankle or something, you might find a point that's very, very painful and just want to treat it over a longer period to try to get a better, stronger effect. Okay, so this point stimulator can be used anywhere on the body. I'm going to show you, and there are other video segments of me working in the hospital with students and demonstrating how you can use this for back pain, for possibly treating scar tissue, these kinds of things. You're going to see tremendous, tremendous results using a very, very simple, inexpensive tool, electric device. And where you can order these and how you can get these is, of course, all on the post and on the website. So here is, again, one of the very most empowering things you can do to manage your own pain, stress, and common complaints or common functional conditions.